And why Ohio Department of Transportation officials were concerned months before the Big Mac Bridge caught fire.
So netting filled with debris was hanging low underneath the southbound I-471 bridge before the fire. And that's according to a bridge inspection report from last July. WCPO 9 I-Team reporter Paula Christian tells us what else she found in these newly obtained public records.
An ODOT inspector wrote in this report from July that debris was accumulating in netting under the bridge and over the playground, causing it to droop, and it needed to be removed. That cleanup was set for November, but the fire happened first.
An ODOT spokesperson says the netting was there to catch concrete. Crews last removed debris from the netting in 2022. Why wasn't it cleaned out immediately after the inspection? ODOT says the delay was caused by a specialized piece of equipment that is needed to reach that part of the bridge.
You typically don't see netting underneath bridges unless it's active construction.
Kansas City-based engineer Casey Jones has been featuring the Big Mac Bridge fire and repairs on his YouTube channel.
I think it just makes it easier for that material to catch on fire. I think the fire department reported that not only the netting caught on fire, but some plastic piping on the bridge.
He has a lot of unanswered questions, like why the netting was being used and why a playground with flammable materials such as rubber and wood was built underneath a major interstate bridge.
This fire produced a significant amount of heat to be able to cause this damage.
ODOT spokesperson Kathleen Fuller said last week that bridge repairs will take months, with the reopening set for March. The Cincinnati Fire Department still has not said how the fire started, more than a month after it ignited in the early morning hours of November 1st.
This is a question that I want to be very clear. Cincinnati Fire will answer. This is not a question for ODOT to answer.
While ODOT spokesperson Matt Bruning had no answers on how or who started the Big Mac Bridge fire, emails obtained by the WCPO 9 I-Team show ODOT officials were worried for months about homeless encampments near bridges in Hamilton County that were causing repeated fires, like this one in November of 2023 on the former Elsinore Railroad Bridge over I-71 downtown. According to one email, it appeared that campers, vandals, had a small propane tank and a lot of plastic. When ODOT officials tried to inspect the same bridge months later in August of 2024, another homeless encampment prevented it. Then last week, city officials again cleared out the same bridge. Meanwhile, questions continue about what caused the Big Mac Bridge fire.
What exactly burned and how did it burn? That's going to be very interesting to us.
And Jones has his own questions.
So I would continue to ask, is there absolutely nothing in their file that talks about this playground?
Paula Christian, WCPO 9 I-Team.
ODOT officials did warn the city about items like trailers and equipment being stored underneath bridges and other locations. You can find out where these trouble spots were on WCPO.com.